like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
All right, welcome everybody to State Fair Arena, site of the Class 4A Boys State Quarterfinals. You are watching Squirtle Live as we are set for Game 4 of the day between number 1 Kingfisher and number 8 Elgin. My name is Michael Swisher and joined by Jared Mitchell. As I said, this is the 4th game of the day. The winner of this game will play Holland Hall at 7:30 p.m. tomorrow in the semifinal round. Holland Hall with a 59-56 win over number 5 Anadarko earlier today. And Jared, although that 59-56 game was a good one, this has the potential, although it's number 1 versus number 8, this really has the potential to be probably the best game of the day when you look at the matchups on paper.
Oh yeah, there's no question. And I think if you ask any coach, any avid fan in Class 4A, they would say this is not the number 8 team in the state when you talk about Elgin.
Yeah.
Definitely a top 5 team, if not a top 4 team. And I think, you know, when the bracket came out, this is the game everyone had circled, is a rematch of last year where they met in the playoffs, and an Elgin team that's not scared of Kingfisher, and I think we're in for a great game.
Kingfisher comes in 25-1, ranked number 1 almost all season long. The only loss of the year came at the tournament champion semifinals to 6A Booker T. Washington. That was 65-61. Since then, nothing but wins, including 50-39 last Friday night over Bethany in the area championship game. Elgin, meanwhile, comes in at 24-4, as we said, ranked number 8 on the season. The Owls started the year 5-3, rattled off 18 wins in a row before dropping their area championship game to Heritage Hall, 57-48. And that was the game, you know, if you just watch that Heritage Hall game, you obviously know they're decent. And Elgin came out and, as they said, punched them in the mouth, 10-0 in that game to start before Heritage Hall came back to win. But this is a team that has played some good teams. As I said, lost to some of those good teams, but they've beaten some good teams. This is a very capable Owl squad.
Well, you talked to the Heritage Hall staff before the game, talked to the Heritage Hall fans before the game, and said, man, watch out for Elgin. Those guys can really play. Like you said, they came out 10-0 on Heritage Hall, gave Heritage Hall all they wanted and more. And I'll tell you, this is something that we've talked about before, is Elgin is not intimidated by Kingfisher. No. You know, I think if you ask some of them, they said, might as well play them in the first round. You know, they're excited for this basketball game.
Yeah, these two teams met in the regional final 2 years ago, 2017. It was a different Elgin team, a different Kingfisher team, but Elgin beat them. Kingfisher went on to win 6 in a row and win the state championship. Last year they met in a regional final, closer to what the teams are now, and it was just a 9-point ball game in that regional final that Kingfisher won at Kingfisher. So as you said, Elgin not intimidated by the name Kingfisher, by the number 1 ranking, or anything. So we are set for tip-off here. Trey Green doesn't lose many of them. Looks like a man-to-man defense for the Owls. Owls are doing a good job of closing those driving lanes. The ball goes out of bounds. Poked away there by number 22, Dylan Burke.
Well, that's what Kingfisher loves to do, is put the ball on the floor, get to the basket, kick out to their shooters, you know, can score from all 5 positions, so it's important that Elgin guards all 5 positions tonight.
Trey Green gets it underneath. He is blocked, but it will remain Kingfisher's ball. That was Barzowski, Holden Barzowski, the 6'2" senior.
You know, that's one thing, if you haven't watched a lot of Kingfisher games, you'll see tons of sets, tons of inbounds plays. They just have a million different things they throw at you.
And you'll see that inbounds play at least once a game. Kingfisher goes to it early here tonight. We've seen him score on that so many times. As Trey Green will go to the line to shoot 2. The foul is on Jacob Johnson.
You know, we talked about it last game, Swish. A big key in this game to me is how does Elgin shoot in this gym? You know, Kingfisher, who's lived in this gym the last 3 years, and an Elgin team that's making their first appearance on this floor in this atmosphere. And let's see how they shoot the basketball.
Green good on both. 2-0 Kingfisher, 7:20 left first quarter. Elgin making its 4th trip to state. Made it 2 years ago. and lost to Fort Gibson in the first round. Fort Gibson was the team that Kingfisher eventually beat in the title game.
Good defense.
Good defense there by Bijan Cortez. So here come the Jackets. Cortez going to go coast to coast and gets denied. So right back comes Elgin now, 2-on-3. Slater with the ball. Passes it to Johnson. Elgin working against Kingfisher's man here. And Trey Green pokes that one out of bounds as they were trying to get it to Jaden Parker underneath.
Same inbounds play.
Yeah. Barzowski jumps up and knocks it down, so we got a tie ball game, a minute and a half into it.
Great set by Elgin.
That's why I'm not a fan of man-to-man in the inbounds plays, but no coach ever asked me what I thought either.
That's why we're sitting over here.
Good defense on Cortez by Burke. Green denied at the bucket, but they call a foul on Johnson. That will be his second foul. So
we're going to see an early substitution here too for
Elgin's depth. We're going to see Seneca Coleman come in for Johnson, who was not happy with that call. Trey Green, the last time he played on this floor, he left it with a broken nose, probably a concussion, several chipped teeth, and loosened teeth after a collision with Will McDonald, the player you saw for Heritage Hall, as he goes 1 for 2 on that trip, 3-2 Kingfisher.
Green still returned to finish that game as well.
Yep. Played a heck of a ball game. Lafferty with the defense on Slater. Ball eventually kicked out to Jaden Parker, and he drains the three. Elgin has its first lead of the contest, 5-3. Lafferty with the drive. He can't get it to go. Parker comes away with the rebound. Els quickly down the court as the pass is made to Coleman. Elgin will reset. Sternberger guarding Burke. Barzowski three, it's long, goes off the front rim. Rebound to Sternberger. Coach Jared Reese calls out a set.
Well, let's see if Kingfisher tries to get Sternberger involved. You have to take a shot 3 minutes into the game.
Sternberger passed 2,000 career points as he's going to get this three-pointer up. It is short. Passed 2,000 career points in the area final win over Bethany, which was also his 100th win as a Kingfisher High School starter.
That's decent.
Elgin with the ball and a 2-point lead, 4.5 to play first quarter.
Good
give
look.
and go. Parker might have got hacked on his arm there as he was going up, but ball goes out of bounds to the Owls. Sternberger with the steal. Picked up by Matthew Stone. We haven't said his name yet today, and he's going to go all the way to the bucket, get fouled, and we'll shoot two.
He covered a lot of ground in a very short amount of time right there.
Stone, the talented sophomore.
Well, I think you see Scott Sutton sitting down there at the end of the court here, obviously to watch Trey Alexander in the previous game, and probably watch a couple of these Kingfisher young kids right now.
Stone, I don't believe, scored in the win against Bethany. Gets his first point here. Kingfisher doesn't yet have a field goal in this game as we are 3:40 into it.
Well, in a game that Kingfisher was very sluggish in the second half, I think scored 11 points in that second half that night.
Stone goes 1 for 2. Jackets trail at 5-4 against Elgin here in this Class 4A quarterfinal at State Fair Arena. Thank everybody for joining us here on your Squirtle app, squirtle.com, possibly even on Facebook. Up high to Parker. He can't control it. Goes to the ground, and I think maybe Lafferty was standing on the line whenever he touched the ball.
That's exactly right. Seems like we've had a lot of balls under the basket, running sets underneath.
Offensive foul on Parker as he just grabbed Lafferty to get him out of the way. And
I'll tell you, if you haven't seen a lot of Kingfisher basketball, you'll enjoy watching Lafferty play. The kid, his defense is unbelievable, and his effort, he's going to give you everything he's got every single night.
He's usually going to get stuck on the toughest offensive matchup for the other team, and more often than not does an excellent job. Sternberger kicks it back out to Green. He's going to let the three-pointer go, and Kingfisher has his first field goal of the game.
That was a great play by Sternberger there to find an open Green.
7-5 now, then the steal by Sternberger. He's got a wide open layup and gets it to drop. He's on the board. We got a timeout by Elgin as the Jackets take a 9-5 lead at 3:16. We'll take a timeout with them and be back right after this.
Jacket Express is proud to sponsor Kingfisher Yellow Jacket Basketball. Located at 1609 South Main Street in Kingfisher, Jacket Express has a friendly staff ready to help you. Whether you need to fuel up or just grab a snack or a drink, we would love to see you. Go Jackets!
Kingfisher on top 9-5 as Elgin called that 30-second timeout to try to slow the momentum of the top-ranked team in Class 4A. There's some of that defense by Lafferty. As you'll see, Kingfisher switches pretty much everything.
Let's see, we talked about Sternberger trying to get involved for Kingfisher. Let's see if Elgin can get Connor Slater involved. There he is.
Yeah, lets the three go. Can't get it to go. We're going to have a foul over the back on number 13, Holden Bartasovsky. That's his first foul. He tried to climb up on Bijan Cortez.
Probably not a lot of Elgin fans that are happy with the foul count right now, but as I can hear behind me. Oh, good backdoor cut.
Yep, Sternberger with the pass from Green.
Well, those are those sets we talk about. Kingfisher just has a million of them. Too many to probably even scout if you're an opposing coach.
So 11-5 now. Kingfisher on top.
And like you said, switch so hard on offense to get in a rhythm because Kingfisher switches every single screen.
Hard off the glass by Dylan Burke. Ball goes out of bounds to Elgin.
I think Coach Reese might have disagreed with the call.
That's hard to imagine because he usually agrees with every call that goes against his team. Quietly at that.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yep.
It's the same inbounds play.
Yeah, and that time Cortez was ready for it. Barzovsky needs to be careful because he about climbed over Cortez again there. What great defense there. The steal by Reese Lafferty. He's going to try to go and score on Parker. Hard off the glass. Rebound by Coleman, but right there to get it is Matthew Stone, and we're going to have another foul underneath. So Stone, I think, is going to come out of that shooting too. Mad that he didn't get the bucket.
I think it's Coach Ryan Green's turn to be upset about the call.
Minute 38 to go. 16 fouls for Elgin, none for Kingfisher. Stone short on that one.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, so I should tell you the next close play on Kingfisher is going to be a foul.
There's no doubt. And it will probably happen on this possession.
The more important thing is you get two Elgin starters with 2 fouls in the first quarter.
Stone takes his time. Misses
Short
both. Missed them both in the same spot. Good move there by Slater, but again, just really good defense by Reese Lafferty. The Owls are looking to do something against this Kingfisher defense. Minute 20 to go first quarter. Cortez anticipated that one, couldn't get to it. Bartosowski, three-pointer.
It's a big shot for Elgin. They needed that.
Approaching a minute to go in the first. 11-8 Kingfisher. The reset for the Jackets. Green's just going to drive, take it in himself.
Oh.
No charge is called. It's a bucket for Green. He's got 8 points. And I couldn't tell if that should have been called or not.
I mean, it's one of those 50-50 calls. He was kind of under the basket. I guess the referee just decided that we're going to let him play on.
One thing we've kind of become accustomed to is Elgin's going to apparently wait for the final shot. 20 seconds to go here. Is if somebody falls to the ground, we just kind of wait for that whistle. And
that's exactly right.
We didn't get it there. Now 11 seconds. We're going to get one here.
Yeah.
Sternberger thought he tied him up, but it's going to be Connor Slater going to the line, shoot two with 3 seconds remaining.
Honestly, a little surprised they didn't get called the first time.
Yeah. The foul was on Sternberger. Slater averages 16.3 a game, the 6'5" senior.
And Birdwell checked in the game.
Jared Birdwell, another Kingfisher sophomore. So 3 sophomores on the court for Kingfishers. Trey Green's going to get a rest. Misses the second. Birdwell rebound to Cortez. Lets a long one fly, one-handed, and it is short. So the first quarter ends with Kingfisher leading Elgin 13-9. We'll be back with the second quarter after a word from some of our sponsors.
Dennis's Express Pharmacy in Kingfisher offers fast, friendly service, including free delivery, free mail-out, free blood pressure, and much more. Come see us at 1308 South Main Street. Our convenient store hours and drive-through window make it easy for you to shop for your healthcare needs. We're proud sponsors of all Kingfisher activities, programs, students, and staff. Dennis's Express Pharmacy says, go Jackets.
At Physical Therapy Central, our goal is to get you back to work, back to play, and back to life, using the latest research to get you the best results and fewer visits. Physical Therapy Central is the best first choice for physical therapy with over 28 locations across Oklahoma and proudly serving your local community. PT Central is also using groundbreaking virtual reality technology for the treatment of chronic and persistent pain. For more information or to schedule your comprehensive first evaluation, call 866-866-3893 or go to ptcentral.org and start your recovery today.
Jarrett Birdwell stays in the game for Kingfisher. It's Birdwell, Lafferty, Stone, Sternberger, and Cortez. Slater, Bartosowski, Johnson, Coleman, and Burke for the Owls. Three-pointer, no good by Slater, and they're going to have another foul there.
It's going to put Kingfisher in the 1-on-1.
Daryl Johnson whistled for that one.
And I'm sure this will probably jinx him, but if Elgin, not the guy you want at the free throw line.
We're going to see Jacob Johnson check back in. He's got 2 fouls, picked those up early on. Reese Lafferty gets a rest as Trey Green comes back in. Yep, you jinxed him. Sternberger misses the front end there. We have a travel call here. Yep. As Connor Slater was falling backwards and dropped that foot before he got the pass off, so it was a turnover for the Owls. And we got nobody take the ball in, take the ball out for Kingfisher. There we go. 30 seconds into the second quarter, 13-9, Jackets on top. Sternberger, open look, leaning forward there. That looked off from the start, but a rebound by Cortez to Stone, and there's your close call. It's a charge on Matthew Stone.
It's an awkward shot by Jet there.
Yeah, it looked like he was leaning forward and just never got everything set the way it should be. As expected, points are at a premium so far. Minute into the second quarter, just 22 points overall. And I'm sure that Elgin's more than happy with this pace.
Absolutely.
Barzowski with the drive, kicks it back out up top. And we've seen teams do this more with Kingfisher this year, be very patient on offense to keep the ball out of Kingfisher's hands. Birdwell with the defense. He's going to get whistled for that foul. Maybe if he goes straight up, he doesn't get it, but he moved that hand forward.
You are exactly right,
So Dylan Burke will venture to the charity stripe for a pair. 6:20 to go. Misses the first.
Just kind of a sloppy game for both ends to start out, you know. Obviously, a game that we were very highly anticipating and thought could possibly be a high-scoring affair with the way Kingfisher pushed the basketball, but neither team shooting the ball great and just, like I said, a little sluggish to start.
Dylan DeBert does make the second, so it's 13-10. Into the game for the Owls is Bowen Hargis. Still a man-to-man defense. And another offensive foul called on the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. That time it's on Bijan Cortez, the sophomore.
And I'll tell you, you can tell that Elgin obviously watched a lot of film on Kingfisher and knows they want to get into the paint and attack the basket. And telling them right away, you could try, but we're going to take charges, we're going to help, we're going to make you beat us from outside.
Aaron Harrow now comes in for Jarrett Birdwell. And Harrow whistled there, so the foul's quickly evening it up. We're at 7-5 now.
Yeah, that was very fast. Uh-oh.
Can't leave Barzowski open.
Oh, my Lord.
In and out.
Hit every piece of the rim a couple of times.
Yellow Jackets, no points here. 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. All their points came in the first. Still with a 3-point lead. Green drives, kicks it out to Sternberger. He doesn't have it, so they'll reset. Again, excellent defense by the Owls.
Oh, good pass.
Green can't get it to go. Rebound Barzowski. Slater works against Lafferty and dribbles it off his leg and out of bounds.
I'm telling you, Rafferty's giving him fits, you know. And like you said, we watched that regional game last year in Kingfisher where Slater could do whatever he wanted to against Kingfisher for a long time. Big portion of that game, and Reese is making it really hard on him tonight.
Matthew Stone checks back in for Aaron Haro, who got some brief playing time there. Sternberger on the feed from Bijan, and he gets the bucket to drop. So there's Kingfisher's first points of the quarter. Took almost half the quarter to get it. 15-10, Jackets on top. Barzowski going up. That one went over. Did I say it was tipped? Nope. Barzowski. That went all the way over the backboard. As Green came flying in to try to block it. I thought maybe he got a fingertip on it, but the officials didn't see it. So it's back to Kingfisher midway through the second quarter. Low scoring affair, 15-10, not unexpected. Cortez kicks it back out to Sternberger to Green in the corner. Three-pointer short. Rebound Barzowski. Wrestled it away from Matthew Stone. Hargis finally got a
That's another one of those situations right there, Swish, where I think if you stay straight up, probably not a foul, but slapping down the basketball.
Well, we were at 6-0 on the fouls. Now we're 7-6. Barzowski misses the first.
Well, and you look up at the scoreboard, Swish, and you see Bijan Cortez has yet to score for Kingfisher. Matthew Stone, who's a big part of their offense, has 1 point. It's the reason why they're sitting on 15 right now.
Barzowski misses both. My man Wayne Russell back in Alabama would be disgusted with this free throw shooting right now. Tell him I said that, Crow. 3:20 left in the first half.
Ooh,
and we're going to have a travel there. My least favorite cheer. Slater working against Green in the post. Or excuse me, that was Parker. Kicked it back out. Short on the three. As you say it.
It's starting to feel more like a football game instead of a basketball game.
We've seen Barzowski hit the ground a couple of times now. And Bijan now has a chance to get on the scoreboard.
Well, and I think a good call by the official. He was falling down as Bijan came into the paint. I don't really know what his argument is to the referee right now.
Cortez is short on his first. Hasn't been a good free throw shooting night for either team early on.
Seems like Kingfisher's been stuck on 15 for a long time.
Cortez snaps that. Just 3 points here in the quarter for the Yellow Jackets, but just one for Elgin. Holman working against Cortez. And there's
defense.
those quick hands by Bijan. And those long arms, and that's what he needs to get involved as he gets started on the defensive end, leads to the easy bucket. Now we see his eyes pick up just a little bit more too. And offensive foul.
That's going to be number 3, I think. Yeah, it is number 3.
That's a tough one there.
It's going to be
Parker.
Yeah. Especially away from the basketball and a player not involved in to pick up your 3rd foul. I think that's what Coach Green's saying right now. What are you doing?
So some frustration there by Parker on that foul. 18-10 now. Kingfisher on top. 2:15 to go in the half. Good look underneath to Trey Green. He goes up strong, gets fouled. That foul is going to be on number 12, Darrell Johnson. So Green will return to the free throw line. He is 3 for 4.
I don't think it's in any way intentional, but it's just funny how these fouls have gone Kingfisher's way.
Yeah.
Then they went Elgin's way. Now we're back to Kingfisher getting the calls.
It's a game of runs in more way than one.
Absolutely.
Green makes his first. 19-10 now. And Green perfect on those two.
It's Trey Green 10, Elgin 10 right now.
Elgin with 2 minutes left in the quarter, still looking for its first field goal of the quarter.
Well, I mean, you look at Connor Slater, who still hasn't made a basket, just one free throw on the night. Yeah,
And
they
I
knew
think
that
that's
was
going to be
coming.
on Jet Sternberger. Should be his second foul.
I think that was in Coleman.
So with 2, Sternberger will need to be careful not to pick up his third with 1:42 to go here in the second quarter. And you got to wonder if Kingfisher may not try to hold
For one.
for one.
Well, you know, a couple years ago we talked about this before. Kingfisher won a state championship scoring in the 30s, and we're completely comfortable pulling the ball out. So, you know, it's something that they don't mind doing if they have to.
Coleman and Green have bucked the trend. We've got 4 straight free throws made in this game. Lead down to 8 points now. Green going to drive, feed it down underneath the Stone. He tries to go up strong, does. He's fouled by Coleman. And Coleman picks up his second. So Matthew Stone just 1 for 4 from the line. Going to get 2 more tries here. He's missed 3 in a row after making his first. Stone last year during the playoffs had an emergency appendectomy, so he missed the regional and the area tournaments. And basically 2 weeks after his surgery, made his return at the state tournament and had a heck of a game and really saved Kingfisher as a freshman in that win over Ada in the first round.
Well, one of the craziest things I've ever seen in a basketball game. He dove on the floor, got up, checked his incision for blood, and then just kept on playing.
Yeah. Hit 2 big three-pointers in the fourth quarter in Kingfisher's narrow win against Ada. Yeah. Good job there by Elgin to get a good look, but Jacob Johnson just couldn't finish at the bucket, so Kingfisher's got the ball.
Coach Reese is yelling spread. I think he was to take 1 shot here.
48 seconds showing on the clock. We'll see if Elgin lets Kingfisher just dribble it out.
You know, with the foul trouble then, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. But what do I know? Yeah. Coach told Jacob Johnson, why don't you back up a little bit when you got 2 fouls and he's driven past you a couple of times.
.17 seconds as Sternberger dribbles the ball and they get set to run their offense. Question is, who's going to get the three-pointer attempt here? Sternberger does, and it's short. And the clock runs out. Not a high-scoring affair, but Kingfisher leads it 22-12. We're going to take a timeout here, come back with some first-half stats. Stay with us as you're watching Class 4A State Tournament Basketball here on Squirtle Live.
NBC Oklahoma is proud to be a strong banking partner in the Kingfisher community. With us, you can bank easy in many ways for yourself and your business. Online, by mobile, and in person, with personal service along the way. NBC has branches in Kingfisher, Oklahoma City, Enid, and Altus. Visit them online at nbc.bank or in person in Kingfisher at 801 South Main. NBC Oklahoma supports our communities with people you can bank on and wishes Kingfisher good luck in the state basketball tournament. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Jacket Express is proud to sponsor Kingfisher Yellow Jacket Basketball. Located at 1609 South Main Street in Kingfisher, Jacket Express has a friendly staff ready to help you. Whether you need to fuel up or just grab a snack or a drink, we would love to see you. Go Jackets!
Trail Creek Wellness in Kingfisher is a one-stop shop for an array of your wellness needs with wellness providers Rachel Cameron, Bridget Keast, Aaron Ruger, and Amanda Oblander. Our services include family medicine, urgent care, lab services, preventive medicine, infusion services, EKG and pulmonary function tests, CDL physicals, and much, much more. Walk-ins are welcome at 1001 Hospital Circle in Kingfisher. Office hours 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturdays. Or call us for an appointment at 405-375-7935 or visit our website at www.trailcreekwellness.com. Trail Creek Wellness, welcome to wellness.
All right, if you're looking for aesthetically pleasing basketball, maybe this isn't the game for you as Kingfisher leads Elgin 22-12 at halftime. It's just been a grinded out affair as there were a grand total of 2 field goals, Jared, there in that second quarter, both of those by Kingfisher, as it outscored Elgin 9-3 to open up the 22-12 lead. And looking at some of the numbers here, a couple of things that jump out at you. One for Elgin, as you pointed out, 3 of 14 from the field, just 3 field goals in 16 minutes. And then you have 4 players with 2 fouls and another one with 3 fouls for the Owls. 2 things that are about worst case scenario there for Elgin.
Yeah, absolutely. And to me, the biggest thing that stands out is if you know basketball, you know it's probably not good to have more turnovers than made field goals.
Yeah.
Turning the ball over 10 times and made 3 shots is going to be really hard to win, especially against a Kingfisher team like this. But luckily for Elgin, Kingfisher is playing really sloppy and not shooting the ball very well. You know, go 9 of 15 from the free throw line. And so Elgin, every bit in this basketball game. So.
I don't know if you can hear over the music here, but New Kids on the Block playing some right stuff. My boy Elk back in Alabama used to sing this to me when I first moved to Alabama. You probably did.
I requested this song, actually.
Yeah, you probably didn't know that. Elk used to serenade me with this song all the time. Trey Green with 10 points for Kingfisher. The Jackets shooting 40% from the field, 9 of 15 from the free throw line. Not great, but they did close strong from the free throw line there. Jet Sternberger with 6 points for Kingfisher, 3 points for Matthew Stone and Bijan Cortez. Leading the way for the Owls, Holden Barzowski with 5 points, 3 for Jaden Parker, 2 for Seneca Coleman, and 1 apiece for Dylan Burke and Connor Slater. All right, we've got about 6.5 minutes to go before the start of the second half. We're going to take a timeout here, come back with second half action after this.
F&M Bank provides friendly professional service every day at every location. Easy and efficient internet banking, overdraft protection, and many more services are what you can expect. F&M is happy to have the employees that have served you for years. Same friendly faces, same friendly people who pride themselves on knowing their customers by name and look forward to meeting each of your individual needs. F&M Bank, 8 locations to service you in Crescent, Edmond, Piedmont, Oklahoma City, Kingfisher, and Guthrie.
Merit Network Solutions is an Oklahoma-based corporation providing technology services to small and medium-sized business clients. Our pledge to you is one of technical expertise, honesty, experience, and professionalism. With over 10 years of experience, our friendly and knowledgeable staff pride themselves on being your one-stop shop for all your IT needs. We offer, install, and support such products as servers, storage, desktops, laptops, tablets, switches, routers, firewalls, wireless access points, Microsoft applications, antivirus, and much more. Contact Jasper Merritt with Merritt Solutions today. Medic Pharmacy and Gifts in Kingfisher is unique in that it offers all the amenities of a modern pharmacy, but also takes you back in time with its legendary Snack Shack. Pharmacist Trevor Wilsick and Haley Metters provide you top-of-the-line experience in the full-service pharmacy, as Medic also offers free delivery and has a convenient drive-thru. We also offer a wide range of cards and gifts, as well as a full line of Traeger Grill products. Hungry or looking for a refreshing treat? Stop by our Snack Shack, which serves lunch 5 days a week. It also features our old-fashioned soda fountain, where our staff prepares everything from shakes and malts to our famous Orange Aid. That's Medic Pharmacy and Gifts in Kingfisher. Call us at 405-375-3202 or come by at 119 West Admire. Family First Healthcare in Kingfisher provides you and your family top-notch medical care in a personalized setting. With 25 years of experience in the medical field, including the last 8 as a nurse practitioner, Megan States provides excellent service to her patients, whether it's for regular sick visits, annual physicals, lab work, sports physicals, or even people with chronic issues. She treats people of all ages, taking care of all their health care needs Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Family First Healthcare, where we're putting your family's health first. Headquartered right here in Kingfisher, Neo Insulation provides superior insulation solutions for the oil and gas industry through our patented insulation applications. Neo offers insulation covers to fit all pipe diameters ranging from 1/2 inch up to 36 inches long with any type of valve fitting or vessel on location. With over 5,000 SKUs, we are certain that we have a cover to fit your needs. Our products are removable and reusable, reduce labor costs by as much as 90%, and have been field tested at minus 45 degrees Fahrenheit for several days in a row with no freeze failures, are completely safe, require no tools for installation or removal, are hydrophobic, thereby dramatically reducing corrosion under insulation, and they are economical and efficient compared to traditional forms of insulation. Neo Insulation products have been used on over 1,000 locations in every major basin in North America, including Alaska and Canada, utilizing over 1 million insulation covers, and have never had a single freeze failure. That's Neo Insulation, headquartered in Kingfisher and a proud supporter of Kingfisher High School.
Bank First is deeply rooted in more than 50 communities statewide. Towns bound together tightly by loyalty. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
The Shed Grill and Bar in Kingfisher, owned by locals Brent and Steph Snyder, offers everything from burgers to a variety of salads and specialties such as chicken fried steak, pulled pork baked potatoes, and catfish. We also offer sandwiches, wraps, a variety of tacos, and popular appetizers. Gluten-free and light options are also available, as is a full bar with 6 different draft beers on tap and a variety of Shed signature cocktails. Located at 1505 South Main Street, the Shed is open 7 days a week. That's the Shed Grill and Bar. Good food, good friends, good times.
Do you like the convenience of knowing you've already paid for the service you're using? Would you rather pay up front without a bill hanging over your head? Pioneer Cellular has the plan for you. Pay in advance, another great way to pay. Get happy with Pay in Advance from Pioneer Cellular. We offer unlimited data, talk, and texting for $49 per month, or unlimited talk and texting for $30 per month. Pay in Advance requires no credit checks, deposits, or contracts. Call us 800-641-2732.
For me, home, it's a very special word. Another special word is hometown. My hometown is Kingfisher, America. It's where I grew up and made a lifetime of memories. As a professional football player, I traveled all across America. What a big, beautiful country. Want to know a secret, though? I may have left Kingfisher, but Kingfisher never left me. My junior high coach was John Johnson. He made me a better athlete and also an even better person. Plus, Coach Johnson was always fair. When I needed a new Ram 1500, I went to Johnson's of Kingfisher. Why? Because it made me feel at home.
During the Black Friday sales event at Johnson's of Kingfisher, our new Ram 1500s are at rock bottom prices. Make that short drive to Johnson's of Kingfisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram, or visit us at johnsonsofkingfisher.com. Since 1927, Oklahoma's hometown dealer.
Jess Sternberger set to inbound the ball for Kingfisher as we start the second half with the Yellow Jackets leading Elgin 22-12 in this Class 4A quarterfinal matchup. Winner gets Holland Hall tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. in the semifinals. Great
pass.
set for the Jackets to start the second half. Trey Green on the feed for Matthew Stone.
Well, we talked about it early in the game. Kingfisher has a ton of sets, and there was one you saw right there. Reister, at halftime knew what he wanted to run coming out of the first play.
Parker from the corner, short. Cortez goes up for the rebound and is going to get fouled. And I believe that will be the third one on Jacob Johnson.
That's what I think you talked about, that Elgin was okay playing at this pace, having a low-scoring game. One thing to me is Elgin just kind of looks out of sorts right now. They don't look comfortable on the floor. They kind of look around at each other trying to figure out what to do, and they're going to have to learn how to score the basketball pretty quickly.
You look at their scores, they scored in the 60s, 70s, 80s most of the season. Did get held to 48 by Heritage Hall.
I think Heritage Hall probably holds a lot of people to the 30s and 40s.
Green drive, sidestep, too strong, off the glass. Rebound by Dylan Burke.
Good play. A great pass by Slater.
I guess Parker, his first point since the first quarter. Back to a 10-point ball game. Stone with the feed. Lafferty in and out.
A big rebound by Cortez.
And Sternberger can't get the shot to fall, but is fouled. I think that's going to be on Bartosowski.
You know, he doesn't show it all the time, but, you know, when you catch glimpses of it, Bijan Cortez is so athletic. It's like that, a rebound in traffic, able to give the ball back to Sternberger, and now he's at the free throw line.
And that's the third foul on Holden Bartosowski, the team's second leading scorer. As Sternberger makes this free throw, now 1 for 2.
Well, you know, Bartosowski, he looks at Coach Green, he's a senior on the court, and Coach Green says, you got 3? Be smart. You're not coming out of the game. We can't afford to when we're down 12.
So Sternberger now 2 for 3. Yep, poked away by Sternberger as they got the ball in the post like they wanted on him, but Sternberger with the heads up.
Good move.
Defensive play.
Good.
And then sets up Bijan Cortez for the bucket. And then you see that smoothness of Cortez getting to the rim.
That Euro step. That's probably a push off there.
Yeah.
Good defense by Cortez.
So he strips the ball, kicks it out to Matthew Stone, sets his feet, short on the shot, gets his own rebound, follows it up with the bucket. Down for 2.
Timeout.
So Kingfisher opens up its biggest lead of the game at 30-14, prompts a full timeout by the Elgin Owls. 5:24 to go in the third quarter. We'll be back after this.
Interbank in Kingfisher serves the needs and caters to the economic strengths of the communities we serve with 15 statewide Interbank locations. Through our associates at each location, we strive to provide a high level of personal and professional customer service in a community bank setting while maintaining our commitment to personal integrity, customer service, and community involvement. We're ready to help with all your banking needs. Interbank in Kingfisher, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Dennis's Express Pharmacy in Kingfisher offers fast, friendly service including free delivery, free mail-out, free blood pressure, and much more. Come see us at 1308 South Main Street. Our convenient store hours and drive-through window make it easy for you to shop for your healthcare needs. We're proud sponsors of all Kingfisher activities, programs, students, and staff. Dennis's Express Pharmacy says, go Jackets!
Again, these producer people think microphones are important to be turned on.
I'm glad we have him here.
I've turned mine off twice, and I've forgotten to turn it on both times. So we'll see what Elgin can do after the timeout. Well, turn it over because Sternberger pokes another one away. Waits for his teammates to get back down the court. Good pass from Cortez into Lafferty, who gets the shot to fall. And he's going to go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Reese Lafferty.
Stone was pretty excited about knocking Jet Sternberger out, celebrating. he said, you good?
I don't know. I see 3 of you.
I'll tell you what, you ever watch Matt Stone, that is how he plays. Everything. He doesn't know how to do anything halfway.
That was hilarious. He just cold-cocked him, basically. And
Trey
Green with that hustle. As three-pointer no good by Sternberger. Ball's on the floor. Jump ball should go to Elgin, and it will.
And guess who was right in the middle of that? Matthew Stone.
4:48 to go, third quarter. Kingfisher on top, 32-14.
You know, and Elgin takes out Connor Slater. Swish, and we've seen it. Teams that see if they can get a spark coming off the bench. Slater's really struggling to score the basketball right now, so see if they can get some production somewhere else.
There's a good-looking shot. Dylan Burt gets it to go. His first field goal of the game. He's got 4. There's Cortez driving on Burt. Burt knocks it out of bounds.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach Green says I'm going to take out Bartowski, I'm going to take out Slater, my 2 leading scorers, and let's see what everybody else can do, and he gets a big 3 out of it.
Yeah, there's that.
That could be, is that number 4?
Yeah. And he's probably just trying to get him a little bit of a breather, too. We're going to see.
That breather's over.
Yeah. Slater's going to come back in as Trey Green steps up to the foul line.
Our wonderful producer, Corey, and I were talking about this during halftime, just how strong Trey Green is. Even if you want to try to keep him in front of you, you can't. He's going to get where he wants to get, and you're probably going to have to foul.
Well, it's that strength with the combination of athleticism.
Absolutely.
That's just kind of rare.
Especially on the high school level.
On a night of average foul shooting, he's been pretty good.
He's got almost half of Kingfisher's points so far.
Slater over Stone. Question is, was it 2 or 3?
I think it's going to be 2.
I agree, and that's what they say.
And that's the last thing you want to do for a guy like Slater that's really struggling. You put him on the free throw line because now you can go down, make a couple free throws, kind of see the ball go through the basket, maybe getting a little bit of a rhythm. Elgin really needs him to start scoring.
Well, he's 1 for 2 from the foul line so far, 2 for 3. I am letting it be known that I did request some Milli Vanilli.
Yes, we talked about that off air as well.
So if it gets played, timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout, 3:47 left in the third, 15-point ball game. We'll be back after a word from one of our sponsors.
At Physical Therapy Central, our goal is to get you back to work, back to play, and back to life, using the latest research to get you the best results and fewer visits. Physical Therapy Central is the best first choice for physical therapy with over 28 locations across Oklahoma and proudly serving your local community. PT Central is also using groundbreaking virtual reality technology for the treatment of chronic and persistent pain. For more information or to schedule your comprehensive first evaluation, call 866-866-3893 or go to ptcentral.org and start your recovery today.
Kingfisher ball out of the timeout, leading by 15. The 1/4 left in this quarterfinal. Elgin picking up the pressure here. And once again, a foul. That's on Coleman. Is that his 3rd?
It is his 3rd. Johnson on the bench with 4 already, so foul trouble is going to become an issue for Elgin.
They look like they're wanting to trap. See how Kingfisher attacks it. Jared Reese calls out another play here. Yeah, offensive foul on Trey Green. Both players were going to the floor, and he knocked down Bowen Hargis. And they say Trey Green was the guilty party. That's his first foul. Actually, it's his, that's his first. I thought he got called for a foul in the first half. Burke, no. Rebound, Sternberger. One thing I've noticed is Jeff's become a much better rebounder this year.
Absolutely. Going to the basket, Trying to grab anything he can.
Yeah, Green goes to the hole there,
Oh.
unimpeded, but he just missed that one flat out.
That's a couple of bumps that Trey's missed. He doesn't typically miss.
Good drive by Burt. No.
Oh, wow.
Slater tried to follow, couldn't get it. There's a couple of Owls on the ground, so Kingfisher's got numbers. Green's going to go back to the basket, and we got a blocking call this time, and that one hurt.
Yeah, that was the talk about the strength of Trey Green. Well, I don't know who that was for Elgin. Was that?
That was Hargis again.
Yeah. He took the brunt of that one.
And then he had to land on the floor. I think Slater just about had to follow up slam down there. That would have been an impressive play.
And huge momentum for Elgin as well.
And then he gets the block on Green. And it goes right into the hands of Johnson. So here comes the Owls. They've gotten a few stops here. Now they just need to convert on the offensive end to try to cut into this 15-point deficit. 2:12 to play, third quarter. Just not a good look there. Maybe got poked in the eyes. He's grabbing his eye.
Good pass.
Stone finishes on the feed from Bijan Cortez. Timeout, full timeout by Kingfisher as the Jackets extend their lead 36-19, minute 57 to play, third quarter.
NBC Oklahoma is proud to be a strong banking partner in the Kingfisher community. With us, you can bank easy in many ways for yourself and your business. Online, by mobile, and in person, with personal service along the way. NBC has branches in Kingfisher, Oklahoma City, Enid, and Altus. Visit them online at nbc.bank or in person in Kingfisher at 801 South Main. NBC Oklahoma supports our communities with people you can bank on and wishes Kingfisher good luck in the state basketball tournament. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Back to action here, minute 48 to play.
Tough shot.
Yep. That was Hargis who let that one go. It was short. Rebound by the Jackets.
Oh,
poked away by Coleman. Great hands. And we have
travel. And we just talked about it off air, Swish, about you don't see Connor Slater play like this very often. Just really struggling to score tonight.
Yeah, that just kind of summed up his night right there. It was the correct call. He did travel.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Booker Blakely for playing Blame It on the Rain.
It's a good thing our mics were off whenever that came on.
You guys did not want to hear this trio singing over here. So guys hit some high notes that don't need to be hitting high notes.
Oh, good play. Oh, I couldn't see because the referee apparently there was an Elgin defender back there.
Yeah. Good defense by Lafferty as Coleman was denied at the bucket.
He called a foul, which I think is a correct call. Had a hold of his arm.
Connor Slater again grabbing his eye like he's been poked in his right eye. So we're going to see Reese Lafferty step to the line, who's had an excellent defensive game. Now he's got the front end of a one-on-one here. He's 0 for 1 so far in the day. He's got 2 points. 0 for 2. Rebound Slater.
We'll see if our theory of runs on fouls is true here. So it's a 7-2 now. Let's see what we end up at the end of the quarter. A good move.
Daryl Johnson with the bucket. .32 seconds to go in the quarter. 15-point ball game. Kingfisher with the ball and the lead.
Well, it's smart coaches. Pull it out. You're going to get the ball to start the fourth quarter as well. So take the last shot. Worst case scenario, you're up 15. You know one of those patented Jared resets is coming right here. They're going to get a good look.
I wish he'd do the weed eater play. Sternberger fouled on the three-pointer.
Was that on Slater? No. Okay.
That was on Coleman, his fourth. So Jet Sternberger will shoot three.
Called that one on Hargis.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't think so either, but I think we're going to talk about it.
They're going to decide if it was his foot was on the line or
yeah,
he was shooting a three-pointer. So Sternberger will shoot three with 3/10 of a second left. He could make this an 18-point game if he makes all three.
I'll say there's a lot of times that there's calls in basketball games and you can dispute whether it was a foul or not. That was not one of them.
Right.
And that was just a straight grab of his arm, and I don't know what Coach Green is so upset about.
Probably 8 fouls to 2 would be
well,
one
I get
of them.
that.
And probably 38-21.
Well, you know, Elgin yet to score in double figures in a single quarter.
Sternberger getting his third shot here. He's got 10 points. Make it 11. And that's the end of the third quarter as the Yellow Jackets extend their lead. It's Kingfisher 39, Elgin 21. We're going to take a timeout and come back to the fourth quarter after this.
Trail Creek Wellness in Kingfisher is a one-stop shop for an array of your wellness needs with wellness providers Rachel Cameron, Bridget Keast, Aaron Ruger, and Amanda Oblander. Our services include family medicine, urgent care, lab services, preventive medicine, infusion services, EKG and pulmonary function tests, CDL physicals, and much, much more. Walk-ins are welcome at 1001 Hospital Circle in Kingfisher. Office hours 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturdays. Or call us for an appointment at 405-375-7935 or visit our website at www.trailcreekwellness.com. Trail Creek Wellness, welcome to wellness.
F&M Bank provides friendly professional service every day at every location. Easy and efficient internet banking, overdraft protection, and many more services are what you can expect. F&M is happy to have the employees that have served you for years. Same friendly faces, same friendly people who pride themselves on knowing their customers by name and look forward to meeting each of your individual needs. F&M Bank, 8 locations to service you in Crescent, Edmond, Piedmont, Oklahoma City, Kingfisher, and Guthrie.
Deja vu there. Jet Sternberger taking the ball out to start a quarter. Elgin getting more aggressive on defense and leads to a Sternberger three-point attempt. He misses it. Burt comes away with the rebound. Owls with the ball, trailing by 18. Final 8 minutes of regulation.
So it's kind of shocked we haven't seen Barskowski back in the basketball game. I've got to imagine he's coming back at some point soon. I mean,
they would think.
They need his scoring on the floor.
And here he comes to check in.
Good pass.
Feed from Sternberger to Green. Trey Green gets a bucket. Sternberger an assist. And Kingfisher has a 21-point lead. Good backdoor cut by Slater. And believe it or not, that's Connor Slater's first field goal of the game. He comes in averaging 16.3. And he's got 5. Sternberger three. Still can't get it to go.
Good rebound.
Offensive rebound by Matthew Stone and the putback. He's got 9.
Oh, good pass.
There's, I thought maybe we were going to see a Bijan dunk.
Yeah. Great pass by Trey Green.
Absolutely. Daryl Johnson wanted no part of it, so he fouled him.
You know, so it's just an Elgin team that just haven't been able to get any type of rhythm. You know, just like I said earlier, just look kind of out of it tonight. And you know, maybe it's the arena, maybe it's Kingfisher's defense. I don't know, but just really struggling to find a way to score.
Jean Cortez foul attempt makes the front end. Now a 21-point lead, largest of the game. Makes them both. 45-23, Kingfisher leading. 6:19 to play, fourth quarter. Winner gets Holland Hall tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Sternberger, the defensive back right there. See that back pedal?
That's
See
right.
those hips?
That's his quarterback skills.
Yeah, they had him in the wrong position there.
That's right. Coach Myers. I think you're going to see Kingfisher very content to run a little clock, move the basketball around.
Yeah.
You can't do that, man. That's all right.
Turnover by the Yellow Jackets.
Well, Swish, I think I can't speak for a lot of people. Definitely you and I very shocked at the score right now. As Elgin team we thought would give Kingfisher a really good fight.
Foul on the floor. Yeah, I really was expecting this, and it's far from over. I mean, Elgin can heat up at any time. As Declan Hobbs into the game for the Yellow Jackets. Slater fadeaway three. Bartosowski rebound. Blocked from behind by Cortez. So he's whistled for his second foul. Bartosowski will shoot two. But one that we thought would probably come down to some of the final possessions of the game.
And maybe it still will, but I promise you, if you'd have told me that Kingfisher is going to have a 22-point lead with 5:31 to go in the fourth quarter, I'd have probably said I didn't believe you.
Bartosowski misses again. Makes this one. He's 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Went for the steal, didn't get it. Cortez dribbles through traffic, feeds it underneath Jared Birdwell, and he gets the bucket.
Strong move by Birdwell right there.
Sophomore with his first state tournament points. Slater working against Declan Hobb. Rebound by Jet Sternberger. 5 minutes to play. Another rebound for Birdwell off the miss by Cortez. He misses, then Sternberger gets it. He's blocked out of bounds. I think we're going to see Trey Green and Reese Lafferty back into the contest. Who are they coming in for? Declan Hobb and Bijan Cortez.
Birdwell's giving him some good minutes off the bench.
Played
really good athlete.
Played at the starter, came in at the end of the first quarter, played into the second quarter. Now back in the fourth. Three-pointer by Sternberger. He hasn't been able to connect from outside. So he's had to do it other ways. Gets blocked twice there. Here comes Slater working against Green. Birdwell maybe got a piece of that one. Bartosowski knocks down Matthew Stone, and Matthew Stone traveled.
I think we're going to let him play a little bit the last 4:11 of the game. So
Burke from deep, and that's short. Rebound Bartosowski on the baseline. Feeds it to Burke, slashing down the lane, and he's going to get it to go.
You got to imagine at some point Elgin's going to have to come up and pressure Kingfisher.
Well, they showed it a few times in the half court.
In the half court, yeah.
Never in the full court. Sternberger dribbles out of that potential trap, kicks it out to Green. They're going to get Bijan Cortez back in the game.
Well, that's one reason why it's really hard to pressure them.
Another block by Slater at the rim. Wow. You don't see somebody do that against Matthew Stone very often. 3.5 to play now. Parker's going to be fouled by Birdwell.
Jake Parker at the line, shooting 2.
Parker with 5. Chance to make it 7.
You know, he hit a 3 early on and then was pretty quiet up until I think maybe the second half.
Makes it a 20-point ball game.
Well, it hasn't been a pretty game for Kingfisher, but I promise you Coach Reese does not care.
He cares about one thing.
That's exactly right.
The dub. Right now he's 3 minutes, 15 seconds away from it with a 19-point lead. Green to Birdwell. Birdwell goes up, blocked by Slater.
I'll tell you what, Slater is a rim protector in that paint.
And it's playing right into Elgin's hands. They're getting Kingfisher to shoot it, getting the stops.
Just can't hit an outside shot.
Johnson with the offensive rebound. Slater drives, goes up, and gets to creep over the rim. So Slater scores there, and it's now down to 17 points, 2:48 to play. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back after this.
Merit Network Solutions is an Oklahoma-based corporation providing technology services to small and medium-sized business clients. Our pledge to you is one of technical expertise, honesty, experience, and professionalism. With over 10 years of experience, our friendly and knowledgeable staff pride themselves on being your one-stop shop for all your IT needs. We offer, install, and support such products as servers, storage, desktops, laptops, tablets, switches, routers, firewalls, wireless access points, Microsoft applications, antivirus, and much more. Contact Jasper Merritt with Merit Solutions today. Family First Healthcare in Kingfisher provides you and your family top-notch medical care in a personalized setting. With 25 years of experience in the medical field, including the last 8 as a nurse practitioner, Megan States provides excellent service to her patients, whether it's for regular sick visits, annual physicals, lab work, sports physicals, or even people with chronic issues. She treats people of all ages, taking care of all their health care needs Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Family First Healthcare, where we're putting your family's health first.
All right, we're back. Bijan Cortez at the rim, gets a shot to go. As that time we did see Elgin go with full court pressure, and it didn't work.
And maybe that's why.
Sternberger fouls Burke, who will shoot 2. Is that 3 on Jet? That is. Burke good on his first. Kyle Morgan in now for the Owls. Burke makes both. And I have a feeling I know why Morgan was in there. Thing is, he might have got a nice dose of Bijan's shoulder, too.
I think he did.
He's feeling it on his jaw right now.
When you're the one that's sending the foul, you might want to be the one giving the contact.
So double bonus time. Cortez, good. He's got 10 now. Make it 11. Quiet early on, didn't get going offensively until really he got that steal and the layup. Now he's got double digits.
In his defense, no one got going early offensively.
Yeah, and Burke just throws that one away. Chris Combs was the nearest person to that pass.
I bet he was a triple threat when he caught it.
Oh, you know it. Is there any other way to be?
Well, not the night that Elgin was hoping to have.
Trey Green is, yeah, I'm going to drive and take care of this on my own. Who needs sets?
Well, Colton, is it, how do you pronounce that last name there, Swish?
I'm going to guess Tisdale.
Okay. Tisdale.
Maybe.
Steps on the court and they say, hey, you get to go to Trey Green by yourself on an island.
Oh, Trey Green makes the free throw. And we're going to see Aaron
20.
Harrow. Aaron Harrow comes in for him. He may have 21 now.
There you go.
So Declan Hobb into the game. Aaron Harrow into the contest as Trey Green and Jet Sternberger take seats. 2 minutes to play. Kingfisher trying to punch its ticket into the semifinals for the third straight year. Slater now becoming much more active.
It's a very athletic finish right there as well.
But it just appears it's too little too late for the Owls, who trail by 20 with 1:47 left.
That was one of the better things I've heard from a fan today. Chanted
Go
to
back,
the referee, go back to Foot Locker.
All right, full court pressure by the Owls, and Kingfisher struggled to get it inbounds. Just throw it up to Matthew Stone. 2-on-1 now. He's going to go in strong. Finish.
Matthew Stone for 2.
He's got 11. Burke fouled. Burke will shoot 2 with 1:31 to play. We hope to get Coach Jared Reese on at the conclusion of this game as Jarrett Birdwell comes in for Matthew Stone. Colton York in for Reese Lafferty. Colton, a fan favorite apparently. Burke makes them both. Again.
Got the We Want Riley chant going on over there.
No doubt they want some Riley Myers in the game as Cortez turns it over. Barzowski, man, he just couldn't get that one to go. Got that one to crawl over the rim, however. That's his first field goal since the first quarter.
Wow.
He's got 7, averages 16.
Well, this is going to be, I think, the first quarter of the entire game that Elgin scored in double figures.
Yep, 9, 3, and 9 in the first 3 quarters. Maverick Ridenauer coming in for Kingfisher. Hargis and Parker back in for the Owls, as is Coleman, Morgan, and Tisdale. As Bijan, it's his first miss in his last 5 tries. I think he's going to get another crack at it right here.
You see those Elgin seniors walk off who had great careers there. Obviously, state tournament this year. Just
2 out of the last 3 years.
Yeah, ran into a Kingfisher team tonight that was a little bit better.
So Maverick Ridenauer in for Bijan Cortez after Cortez made his second free throw. Haro is fouled.
I heard the "We Want the Hall" chant from the Kingfisher fans. I'm not sure if that's Holland Hall or.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's Holland Hall.
Okay.
They're probably gonna get them tomorrow. By probably, I mean definitely, as it's gonna be tough to close this gap with 50 seconds left. Haro misses both. That was your chance, Aaron.
Yeah, free throw shooting has not been great tonight.
Ridenauer on Coleman, and Coleman just throws it off his leg. Then it goes off of Coleman.
It's been that kind of night for Elgin.
Still putting the pressure on the Jackets as Haro gets trapped, dribbles out of it somehow, makes the pass to Birdwell. Hobb in the corner, up to York. 20 seconds left. That will do it. Kingfisher wins it 57-38 and advances to the semifinals. We're going to take a timeout here. Hopefully have Coach Jared Reese after the contest and have some final stats. Stay with us as you're watching Class 4A basketball here on Squirtle Live.
Medic Pharmacy and Gifts in Kingfisher is unique in that it offers all the amenities of a modern pharmacy, but also takes you back in time with its legendary Snack Shack. Pharmacist Trevor Wilsick and Haley Metters provide you top-of-the-line experience in the full-service pharmacy, as Medic also offers free delivery and has a convenient drive-through. We also offer a wide range of cards and gifts, as well as a full line of Traeger Grill products. Hungry or looking for a refreshing treat? Stop by our Snack Shack, which serves lunch 5 days a week. It also features our old-fashioned soda fountain, where our staff prepares everything from shakes and malts to our famous Orange Aid. That's Medic Pharmacy and Gifts in Kingfisher. Call us at 405-375-3202 or come by at 119 West Admire. The Shed Grill and Bar in Kingfisher, owned by locals Brent and Steph Snyder, offers everything from burgers to a variety of salads and specialties such as chicken fried steak, pulled pork baked potatoes, and catfish. We also offer sandwiches, wraps, a variety of tacos, and popular appetizers. Gluten-free and light options are also available, as is a full bar with 6 different draft beers on tap and a variety of Shed signature cocktails. Located at 1505 South Main Street, the Shed is open 7 days a week. That's the Shed Grill and Bar. Good food, good friends, good times.
All right, welcome back. Joined now by Coach Jared Reese as his Kingfisher Yellow Jackets back in the state semifinals, defeating Elgin 57-38. And Coach, before the game, Jared Mitchell and I said that we kind of thought this might be the best matchup of the quarterfinals in 4A, but your defense tonight was as good as it's been in quite a while.
Yeah, you know, against Bethany last week, our defense the first half was just tremendous. I think when you get to the end of the year and the kids know that's the one thing that they can control is how well they play defense, I think they did a great job tonight.
Yeah, Elgin 11 of 40 from the field overall, 3 of 17 from three-point range. So I'm sure you'll take those percentages pretty much any time. But at the same time, Kingfisher, not great from three-point range. If there's one thing to knock, 1 of 13 from three-point range, I'm sure you'll feel like you need to shoot better tomorrow when you take on Holland Hall out here.
Yeah, you know, if you'd have told me we went 1 for 13 from 3 and we won by 20, I would have told you were a liar, because I know Elgin's a really good team. Some of that had to do with the way the flow of the game. It was a really physical game, made it hard for both teams to score. And sometimes I get frustrated when it's physical like that because we're having trouble scoring, but what ends up happening is the other team has a hard time scoring on us also.
I've never seen you get frustrated in the game. I have no idea what you're talking about there. But 4 players in double figures for you. I know you're at your best when the wealth is spread out, and I'm sure you'll want to see more of that going forward. You know, other teams might have somebody scoring 25, but you've got, you know, 4 in double figures. I'm sure you'll take that every night.
Yeah, you know, most of the time especially in the larger classes, the teams that typically win at the end of the year, it's those players that you're not expecting. And we're fortunate to have a lot of really good players, and that kind of helps spread the wealth and makes it harder to, you know, key in on who you're going to stop.
Also, 25 points off turnovers. I'm sure you'll take that every week. Holland Hall tomorrow, semifinal game. I believe that's 7:30 p.m. here at State Fair Arena. I know you were here to scout them earlier when they knocked off Anadarko in a 3-point ball game. What are you expecting out of that game tomorrow?
You know, we don't take anybody lightly, and we haven't looked ahead a lot. We spent most of our time on Elgin. We'll kind of get after that tonight. There won't be much sleep. You know, we actually played them with our JV in the Wheat Capital this year, and they beat us really bad, but we were able to kind of look at personnel, and they're a good team, well coached. They run a lot of stuff, and they've got some really dynamic players.
Well, hey, you go home, you get some sleep tonight. You got Chris Combs. You put him on the old scouting tape right there, and you'll wake up tomorrow and you'll have a book of a scouting report. You know that.
I think he's going to help the kids work on their free throws this evening, actually. He's the free throw coordinator, and we struggled from there tonight too. So
22 of 33, missed 11. So hopefully for Kingfisher's sake, you improve on that tomorrow. Well, Coach, congratulations. Go talk to your team. We appreciate you taking the time, and we'll see you here tomorrow night.
All right, thank you.
Do you like the convenience of knowing you've already paid for the service you're using? Would you rather pay up front without a bill hanging over your head? Pioneer Cellular has the plan for you. Pay in advance, another great way to pay. Get happy with Pay in Advance from Pioneer Cellular. We offer unlimited data, talk, and texting for $49 per month, or unlimited talk and texting for $30 per month. Pay in Advance requires no credit checks, deposits, or contracts. Call us 800-641-2732.
Interbank in Kingfisher serves the needs and caters to the economic strengths of the communities we serve with 15 statewide Interbank locations. Through our associates at each location, we strive to provide a high level of personal and professional customer service in a community bank setting while maintaining our commitment to personal integrity, customer service, and community involvement. We're ready to help with all your banking needs. Interbank in Kingfisher, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bank First is deeply rooted in more than 50 communities statewide. Towns bound together tightly by loyalty. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
The Shed Grill.
Bank First is deeply rooted in more than 50 communities statewide. Towns bound together tightly by loyalty. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Back here at a mostly empty State Fair Arena as the first day of the Class 4A basketball tournament has wrapped up here on Score to Live, and it ended with Kingfisher's convincing 57-38 win over Elgin. And Jared, coming in, it's like Coach Reese said when we talked to him after the game, if you'd have said Kingfisher would have made, 7% from three-point range on the night, just almost 8%, 1 of 13. If you'd have said Kingfisher was going to shoot 8% from three-point range and win by 20 points almost, you wouldn't have believed me, would you?
No, absolutely not. Especially you look, Jet Sturmer goes 0 for 7 from the three-point line, So I think you look at that game and you say it was ugly, it was sloppy, but at the end of the day, this time of year, it doesn't matter. They got the W and they're moving on.
Well, I know Kingfisher's been sweating it out, worrying about Elgin all week, so they advance. And we're one step closer to a potential rematch of last year's state title game, number 1 versus number 2, Kingfisher versus Heritage Hall. But Holland Hall and John Marshall are going to have something to say about that tomorrow. Your semifinal games here in Class 4A. The first one will be number 2, Heritage Hall, the defending champ, taking on number 3, John Marshall. That's at 6 p.m. That will be followed directly by number 1, Kingfisher, and number 7, Holland Hall. We want to thank everybody who took the time out of their day to watch us here on Score to Life. We brought all 4 games. We want to thank the OSSAA, that crew, for allowing us to do this, and certainly thank you to all of our sponsors who helped make this happen. It literally could not be done without them. For everybody who called games this morning, and for Corey Rogers, who he's the real MVP. He's been sitting here for about 14 hours today, helping make sure that these streams go smoothly. We certainly appreciate him. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time on Score to Live.
like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.